Well, hello everybody. It is Ms. Maginat coming to you live on Thursday, January 28th, 2021. It is very cold outside. It's nice and bright, I think. It was yesterday. Today's nice and sunny as well, or it's trying to be. I'm actually on a day off from work, so thankfully I can join you live. And I want to talk to you about something that came to my attention this morning. I can't even believe I'm spending time on this, or that I have to spend time on this day and age, but here we are. And it was actually a Facebook post that I saw from a neighboring community where actually I grew up in Victoria County, which is now Kawartha Lakes, Brock, and what the heck else? Oh, Halliburton, excuse me. I wanted to get the names right. Halliburton, Kawartha Lakes, and Brock constituency for Jamie Schmale, who is the local MP there, Member of Parliament, that's federal, which is great. So he's representing his community there and was elected into the last election. So what has happened is somebody posted a picture of a mailing that he sent out, which is great, keeping in touch with his constituents. And it's actually talking about, excuse me, conversion therapy. Conversion therapy is on the table, actually in the House of Parliament, coming up very soon. And they're talking about whether or not it's something that should be outlawed and talked about even more, which I believe it should be talked about more. And yes, it should be outlawed. It's pretty backward thinking, if you ask me. Anyway, if you receive something like this in your mail, this is a printout that I did. Boop, boop, boop. So if you've received something like this in your mail, usually comes in black and white, but they've spent some money on colorizing this one, which is attention grabbing and better than black and white, I have to admit. And in it, Jamie is asking about asking the voters actually to cast their opinion back to him on what should be done as far as his vote in the House of Commons when this bill C-6, is put up to vote. And so, yes, that's right. We're talking about conversion therapy, which tells somebody to be something that they're not naturally. And we have a politician here asking people what he should do. See the irony there? Anyway, in the letter, he does write that he is against conversion therapy, which is very encouraging. I'm glad to read that. And there are some items in the bill that talk to freedom of religion, freedom of movement as far as mobility goes, whether you can leave Canada, stay in Canada, whatever, to do conversion therapy, or to stay here and not do conversion therapy. So that, AKA not being kidnapped and taken away to the States or somewhere else where it is legal, or out west, Saskatchewan, wherever the heck it is. That said, Saskatchewan is actually putting on the table for their provincial legislation to ban conversion therapy. So there's progress being made here in Canada, bit by bit, which is great. Again, I can't believe that we're having this conversation about it, but here we are. So I wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. If you've received one of these mailings, no matter where you are, I hope that you will respond. It's up to you how you want to respond. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I will say that conversion therapy sounds a little barbaric and definitely outdated to me. I grew up in the constituency where Jamie Schmale now represents, in Victoria County. It was called Victoria County back then. I went to school there. My brother and sister went to school there. Mom and dad still live there. And my grandparents had a cottage there. And my grandmother still lives in Lindsay, which is within that constituency. So there's a connection there. I went to school, Grandview Public School, at the corner of Highway 7A and 35, worked in the arena, Manvers Arena, Highway 7A and 35. And I know the area quite well. Further to that, I know that there are people that still live there who would be hurt by conversion therapy if it remained. Maybe it wouldn't actually happen to them, but knowing that there is somebody in a seat of power that still questions what they should do regarding conversion therapy. To me, it's a no-brainer. But perhaps the idea that that question even has to be asked, what does that say to people in that community? What does that say to LGBTQ plus people in that community? So I have friends there. I think we probably all have friends there. Anybody that knows me probably knows that whole 6 degrees of separation concept where we all know people in the vicinity. So I feel for those people, and I hope that enough of us will write back to our MPs, no matter where you are in the country, to tell them that you are against conversion therapy. Again, not telling you what to do, but I hope there are enough of us that we can get this thing out of existence. And just give it some thought. That's all I hope you can do. So on that note, I wish you all good health. Ironically, this is one of those Let's Talk days by one of the country's leading communications companies, where they do a hashtag about Let's Talk. And yet here's this mailing coming out about conversion therapy and what should be done about it, like it's even a question. So anyway, I just wanted to join you quickly this morning. I'm actually on night shift. I took some time rather than sleeping to actually join you and just share my thoughts on this. Thank you to Jamie Schmale for actually, asking the question rather than just going and voting on it according to his party's stance. Maybe you're in the wrong party, Jamie. So props out to you for actually putting this question out to your constituents. I appreciate that opportunity, but I don't think it should be a question in the first place. Yeah, so anyway, again, just spending some time with you quickly here. I can't believe I have to spend time with you on this, but here we are. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you soon. This is Ms. Imagine That. Bye for now.